socializing. Rob, hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida.
Jason Sanders, the kicker for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll find his running back, White. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go. It's White. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Yeah. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. That's taken in by Achane. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
They're right here. Ready, set.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll run over center with White. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yards. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second and 11. The motion man is Johnson. On 2nd down, it's Ritter. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
The motion man is Johnson. On the ground, it's White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with White. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Third and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins take a 10-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. That one caught by Tucker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On 2nd down, a run with White. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That one intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Get set.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Out, 21G, 21G. Shot.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
A run up the middle with Achane. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
20, TX. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion.
3rd and long. And here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Take it in at the 8. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. A huge play just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Back to throw, Ritter. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Trey Tucker, touchdown Las Vegas. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
All right, come on.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
21 TA. Go ahead. Whoa. Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
A give, and here's White. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Ritter. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete.
But I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now it's Tua. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Hill brought in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. On second down, Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, they'll go with Achane. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
20, TX.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Valoa. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 7.
Ready. Turbo 1, hard.
Back to throw is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here we go. Third and a yard. Now Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Ritter to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game.
White loses the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, 2nd and 4.
21 TX.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey!
2 and out on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. A run with White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And third down coming up. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Let's take 19.
Ritter. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. Here's White, and he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Raiders are going to come up with the late turnover